Hey everybody, it's Elizabeth and welcome back to our rental home renovation series. So today I'm back at the house. First thing I went and checked on was the garage. I had the dehumidifier in here in the kitchen to see if it would pull more or the same amount of moisture out of the air as it did in Riley's room. And it was probably a little more because it's only been 24 hours. But I just moved it to the garage because we had all that water leak into the garage. So I'm going to keep it in there and keep checking on it until I feel like we get that room into a better place. And I did already take a peek at the tub room. It looks great. I'm going to have to do a second coat of white, of course, which I'm going to do today. But I'm also just trying to get my bearings and figure out what exactly to do. I brought over the TV today just because I really wanted to see if it would fit. It does. It's huge. It might seem less huge when there's like other stuff in the room, you know. So one of the things I'm going to do today is I'm going to go through and I'm going to clean up the tack strips my husband did already pull up because he was working on that and his hip started bothering him. So then he just moved to cleaning out the garage. And so he didn't come back in here and clean this up. I'm going to do that because one thing I'm going to do while I'm here today is I'm going to really mop the floors. In the past, I mopped the linoleum, but the hardwood, I dust mopped with this sort of deal because it was wood. And I've done it probably 4 times. And when I'm down there working on the floor, I see literal like dirt and dust. So today I brought my big mop guy and I'm going to really scrub it. And that's the heater fan. Anyways, another reason I wanted to go ahead and bring that TV because there's some debate on whether or not it's safe to have a TV over a gas heater. So with this one, this gas line is long enough, so I just scooted it out. So you can see there's 12 to 18 inches there. And when I put my hand right here by the TV, I feel a little bit of heat, but real minimal. So today I'm just gonna, you know, while I'm here, I'm gonna keep an eye on it, see if it causes anything crazy, because then we'll know if it's okay or not. Because I am replacing this, and it's gonna be a, the fake wood logs insert that goes in there that's gas and ventless, but still it would still send potentially some heat right up the front here. So we'll just kind of see. Might have to do something different with the TV and the furniture layout because that's a TV we have, so it's free. So we'll see. So lighting is crazy in here because we're in the garage. But I decided the first thing I want to work on today is the garage because I've literally been thinking about it ever since I left yesterday. It's just so bad. I really want to get that corner cleaned out. And I don't know. Yeah, I can't move my husband's lawnmower without starting it. I'm going to pull it forward a little bit. And I want to get this freezer out of the way. Also, when you're standing right here in the house and come out, you can see there's a bunch of crap, like probably mouse poo, insulation pieces, leaves, junk up there. So I'm going to stand on a step stool. I'm going to sweep all that down. I'm going to get everything off the shelves because they're now empty. And I'm going to move the deep freeze as far forward as I possibly can to get it out of the way so that I can work on this water issue. Definitely gassing in here now. Okay, so I'm just going to sweep up everything under the lawnmower so I can move the freezer. So, literally just trying to improve what I can. see if I can get this freezer moved. Not looking forward to it. I'm sure it's heavy. Okay, now we can see our problem area and cracks. So I'm gonna do, in this corner, I'm gonna do the same thing I did with the other one, which is literally sweep the mud and junk up, and that gets some of the water. I'm sure people will be like, you're sweeping mud? Yeah, I'm sweeping mud. I'm just trying to get it up as best as I can. I've got my crack sealer stuff so I can seal these cracks and see what that does to the temperature inside. We'll see. Look, this last little bit here is actually mud. Which, isn't that crazy? This is just mud I scooped up with a dustpan. Okay, so we have most of it out. I'm going to sweep it again, and then I'm going to get some water and Dawn and kind of splash on it and try to clean some. The flow of this water leak does go to the front of the garage and it escapes under the door, so that's great. So I've been kind of sweeping any standing water over here towards the front. So much. See, this seems right here seems like mud coming in from the outside. That is wild. So we got a big leak from outside. All right, here is what we're looking at. This right here, you can tell that's standing water, so I'll sweep that off. You can see here where I've scraped. So let me bring it down here. Look at that. Look at that big hole right there. So that is awful. And you can see right here, water streaming down, and right here. This is the tub room, but it could be coming in from the outside of the building and feeding in this way. Okay, I got the expanding spray foam there and all in that crack. And I'm going to get caulk to do these small cracks because they really are like super small. I'm going to work on that. Okay, I'm using this to caulk the cracks. It's clear, so it's kind of misleading, so it looks like there's still light coming through, but I'm going to make sure I get them all. You can see what this one looks like. I just finished, but you see how it looks like, just like that one where there's light coming through, looks the same. But we'll know they're closed up, and we'll keep an eye on the temperature in here. As the weather changes, we're about to come out of a cold spell, and so it'll be kind of like in the 50s for a few days, but then it's going to drop down cold again. So we'll really pay attention then to see what the temperature is in here. Okay, now I'm going to try something that I'm not sure if it'll work. So I'm just going to bring you guys along for the experiment. See the little lines in that? I just put some Dawn down there. I also have a mop bucket. I'll try, see if this will work. The thing is, I'm going to paint this concrete. Like the last thing before move-in, I'm going to paint it. So I'm going to have to clean it. It'll be easier when the freezer's out of the way. I can open the garage door and get the water out. And I have like a squeegee mop that I can bring to like get out the excess water. But I forgot it today. And I can't open the garage because it doesn't work right. So my husband has it clamped shut. That sort of cleans it up, but now we've got all that water and bubbles over on that side. Let me see so that you can see what I'm talking about. Look at, you can see it? See the bubbles running along that way, getting to the front? And they go right there at the end of the garage door. I just need to open the garage door and literally push it out. So I'm gonna work on that. Okay, so I got the cement patch here, and I did a little here until I was just about out. So I would love to, like, you can tell this was like a footer or something, like a cement base. I would love to get some actual cement, like liquid, pour it in there just so that it ends up being flush like it probably should have been. I swept this out a little bit more, and for now I'm just going to leave it how it is. I'm hoping with all the cracks now officially sealed up, and except there may be some under there draining from that wall from that tub. So I'm leaving that for now. Like, there's obviously a big gap in there, but I'm going to leave it. I want to make sure whatever's in there drains, and I want to know for sure where it's coming from. I've got the dehumidifier in here, so I can hopefully, there's just a little bit in there. It's only been here about 45 minutes. Get some of this moisture out. I was not able to get the clamps off the garage. I have a lot of painting to do, so I'm just not going to worry about it for now. And I'm glad I got all that stuff patched up. When I was doing this big patch here, I actually felt cold air coming in as I was squatted down there to do it. So I think that's going to make a difference too. We'll check the temperature in here just before I leave tonight, just to see if there's a difference. It's at 55 right now, which is what I think it was before. So we're just going to wait and see. Heat is at 60. Let me turn it up to 65 just to see. All right, so I came into my mom's room to measure for the quarter round that we're going to need. And I had the closet door closed. And as I was squatted down there measuring, I felt cold air coming in from the closet. Yay. So if you saw that last video, we've already done some work in here and it's pretty jank. I'm going to show you where we're at now. Okay, so I did a lot of these patches, which is still to be determined. I have an idea for how to work with this. We'll see. I'll let you know probably in the next video. But anyways, when you step in here, it's super cold. I had patched that with drywall patch. I just did spray foam because there was still a little bit of a hole. And then I started up here with the spray foam and I ran out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill that and I'm going to come through here and I'm going to fill this. And then I'll cut it flat like you're supposed to and not leave it like this. There's actually also some clear caulking in there. I've already caulked this hole in the floor, but it looks like from this angle, it could use a little more, which I have that. So I'm gonna go grab that. So just keep finding little distracting things. And I went and I measured the PVC and everything outside. So we can pick that up tomorrow to fix the tub stuff. So I'm gonna use this on that closet floor, this guy. And then I'm going to go around and clean up this stuff from the floor. And then I'm gonna paint. I'm gonna do some more cutting in. So hopefully that'll be better. And it'll be nice when I come back to see if there's still cold air coming out of this closet or not. See that hole? They had cable ran in here. And then it went over here to the left. And it was under the carpet. Sorry, I wasn't filming that very well. So you couldn't see it until we pulled the carpet up, pulled the cable out. So definitely weird stuff there. Not trying to make things beautiful at this point, but like seal it up. Because then when we work on the floor, we'll make things beautiful, which is going to be the very last thing that we do. So that's the plan there. I'm going to get focused on cleaning up this wood. So I feel like I'll make a difference. Okay, so I got up all the loose tack strips in here. It looks a lot better. I need to sweep. We've still just got to go through and pull up all of the staples. But I'm going to sweep and mop so that when my husband comes in here to do that soon, the floor is not so gross. And you can see a lot of dirt underneath them tack strips. So yeah, that's not fun. That really made a huge difference. Look at that. All that stuff lives under your carpet. Gross. All right, after washing them, they're improved. Obviously, they're shiny when they're first done. You can see over there where it's starting to dry. They will look dull again, but I don't think they'll be as bad as they were. I think this is a really nice improvement. So I forgot to update you on what I got finished in here, so let me show you. I got the cutting in all done in my mom's room, and I was here really late the other day. You can see there, got outlet covers replaced, looking nice over here. And I will have to do another coat, so I will work on that next time. You can see right here, the cut-in is done once. The rolls have been rolled twice, but there is a color difference from afar. So actually looks like I might need to roll again. I'm not sure. The kids rolled the second time for me. Maybe they just didn't put it on thick enough. Or maybe they didn't get that one wall. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, that's what I've got to get done there. Another thing in the next videos, I'll be trying my attempt to fix the texture on Riley's bedroom walls. So thanks for watching this video today. If you have any tips and tricks for me, please drop them in the comments as usual. Hope you guys have an awesome day.